But again, that dosage or whatever the fuck that was, somebody did that shit on purpose. Like, you feel me? Trying to do that Michael Jackson type shit. And like, I'm like, okay. This is good, everything like that. I'm like, so how long I'm gonna be up in here and stuff? She said your insurance only cover like 3 days. I'm like, okay. My insurance cover 3 days, okay. The next thing that happened at that, she like, well, I'm like, do you will I be able to have my phone and stuff like that? Yeah, I think you're gonna be able to have your phone and stuff like that in there. Okay, I said, do you want me to, because it's going to be a 3-day process, you want me to come back up here and this, that, and the third? That's what I'm telling her. See, what you're seeing on the internet right now, if you seen a little something like, oh, this person went to this mental health place 3 days in a row. No, like, these people just know already what's going on in my life from an event that's already been set up. So that's why they said, go to this appointment, then come back in the next day, then come back in the next day. That's kind of why that process is happening like that when I'm going to this other place. In reality, they can handle mostly everything that you need to be handled in one day. You understand? But when it came to these people at this facility and at this other place, because again, like, you know that I need my Adderall. You keep trying to give me Looney Tune pills, like, shit that's going to make me go to sleep and not wake up. Y'all keep trying to give me all them other, I don't want that shit. Because I've taken medication that's like what? I done took psych meds. Now, they don't do no shit like that to my ass, but it's like what? Like, I'm not finna, because, you might take something and your mind might not be right after that shit never, ever again. Like, it might take, you feel me? That shit might fuck your mind up or something. So I sat up and I did what? Anyways, the girl, she walked over to the other building. And when she walked over to the other building, it was like, what? She told me I'd be able to have my phone up in there. That bitch ain't mentioned nothing about my stuff being taken or nothing. She was basically telling me I was just going to go over here. She said that they did have beds and shit like that there. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's like cool. Like, when do you want me to, come back so that I can, stay here for a few days or whatever. Like, next thing you know, she leaves and stuff like that. Saying something about the doctor finna come and you just speak to the doctor and stuff like that. I literally already thought that I was speaking to a doctor. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta understand this. The woman says she not a doctor after she ended up leaving. When I went to go sit up to speak to the person, I'm trying to speak to a psychiatrist. That's why I'm at a facility. I'm going to the facility to speak to a psychiatrist, not a psychologist. Somebody that prescribed medication, right? So that's what I'm trying to go speak to. The very first time I got able to be put on psych meds and stuff like that, it wasn't no go speak to a therapist, then this, that, and the third. No. I don't know if y'all can hear me for real. No. I went to the doctor to speak to a psychiatrist. The person that they said that was supposed to be my doctor was a psychiatrist. She gonna lie and say she not a psychiatrist. Oh yeah, I'm not a psychiatrist. Lying. Well, why the hell am I speaking to you if you're not a psychiatrist?